Good morning on this Sunday. Good morning on this Sunday. It is me, Coach K, your empowering, purpose-driven, and self-love coach on this Sunday morning. Just stopping by to say hi as I am on my way to work, and it is cold out here, y'all. I had my earmuffs, I had my gloves, I got my scarf, and my coat is in the trunk. But this morning I just wanted to say hi, and I just wanted to ask the question as I was riding down, the road this morning, and I was listening to the song I See Miracles. And after I got finished, I was dwelling on the words of the songs, keep speaking it, keep believing it, keep having faith. And as the song went off, I began to think about, I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do my video on this morning, because I really didn't know what I was going to do, but God gives it to me on my way to work. I can actually say, even if I leave out of my door not knowing what I am going to say, God gives me something by the time I make it to my spot to do this video. It's never been a day I've never had anything to say. God has given me something, or a piece, something to go on. And today, after the song went off, I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do my video on. And the question today is, what are you believing God for? What are you believing God for? And I began to think about the little things that the little things, that I believe God for. It's funny because yesterday, I was just thinking before I did the video, yesterday I went to go check out the Shoppers World in Iverson Mall. And anybody that knows me knows that red is my favorite color. And I had been looking for like a red dish rack set for months, and I could never find one. And I went to Shoppers World yesterday, and I found the last one was sitting on the shelf, and I grabbed it really, really quick, and I was so excited. But I had been praying to find this red dish rack. Not only did I find the red dish rack, but I also found like the black and red knife set, with the scissors and the knives were red and the case was black. And I was like so excited because, as I said in a video last week, I'm just in a mode where I just need a new scenery. I just need some new things. I just need to do something different. I need to walk in my house and see something different. I was like, okay, so now I'm about to get my kitchen together. Already did my bathroom. Now I'm getting my kitchen together. And I began to think before I did this video, like, wow, like those are little things. God, please let me find that red dish rack and the red, utensil set for my kitchen. But when I began to reflect on the big things that I have asked God for, God has given me those things. And the things that I am currently praying God for, like, what are you believing God for in this season? Before you even hit 2021, in these next couple of weeks, what are you believing God for? And I began to think about the things that I'm believing God for. Over time, I believe that even though I have 9 years left to retire from my job, that God is going to allow me to walk away before the 9 years. And I'm going to enjoy what I do and be passionate about what I do. I'm going to be able to live my dream and carry out my passion, not alone my purpose. I'm believing God for that. I believe that God is going to give me a whole new introduction of relationships with men, continue to improve the relationship with me and my mother, continue to improve the relationships with me and my kids. I believe that God is going to cover my kids, in every situation that they face. I believe that God is going to elevate me in a level in which I can not even imagine. I'm believing God for those things. So on today, I ask you, what are you believing God for? Do you see miracles happen in your life? Do you see miracles happen in that relationship right now that may seem dysfunctional or toxic? Do you see God rendering miracles in your finances, because right now you're struggling from paycheck to paycheck. You can't save even though you wish. Are you believing and having faith that God will transition you from that apartment to a house? From catching the bus to having your own car? From living in a 1-bedroom to a 3-bedroom apartment? Are you believing that God will transform you from that job that you're just not happy with? That He will place you in a place where you are passionate and that you enjoy, and you get up walking into your job enjoying what you do? Or can you believe God for those things on today? So on today, I ask, what are you believing God for? Because He is able to do more than we can ever imagine. We just have to believe Him, trust Him, and see it. And as the word said in the song, I See Miracles, we have to speak it. I speak what I want. I was just telling one of my friend yesterday that was doing my hair. Every time I have a conversation about me retiring, I always say, I have this many years in, but I'm believing that God is going to allow me to retire before I even get to 20 years. I'm believing God for that. That I'm not going to have to stay for another 9 years. I believe that God is going to transfer me into a different place. So what are you believing God for? I believe that God is going to allow me to one day be self-employed. Even though there's fears that comes with that, I believe that God's going to do it. Through all of my difficulties, through all of my fears, through all of my uncomfort thoughts or whatever, I believe that God can do it. So on today, I challenge you to believe God. Believe God. Believe God for it. Pray to God for it. Have faith in God for it. Speak it for it. Do whatever. But just believe God. What are you believing God for on today? Because He can and He will if you just believe it. If you just believe it. So on this morning, I say, be safe. I love you. See you until next time. Y'all know, God willing. And just be blessed overall. And I will be back tomorrow. Mondays now are my days where I come and I decided that I wanted to start Mondays off with a prayer. So meet me tomorrow on my pages. I will be praying that we get through a good week and a better week than last week. Because last week, your sister, I had some challenges and some things got to me. But I'm praying for a better week this coming week. So join me tomorrow for prayer. Love you. Goodbye. Be safe. Next time.